peeling of onion. Yeah, so that when you start to peel the onion, you start to take out the outer layer, and you think that okay, there must be something solid in the inner layer. You start to peel off, you don't find the solid in the second layer. You continue to peel up, peel off, and after you have peeled all the onion, you expect there is something jewel inside, but what you see is there is nothing. And Nibbana is like that. There is nothing. I mean, your any sort of hope, any sort of anticipation, any sort of anticipation is kind of your imagination. And what is going to happen is that is the experience of voidness, the complete lack of any sort of arising and passing away, any sort of movement of mind, any sort of dynamics, all stops. Everything goes away. Your mind reaches the state of unconditioned. So this is something, it's not something kind of is that you have to let go of all the concepts. Is that you have to understand is that whatever being identified by this body, the feeling, the perception, formations, consciousness, they are inherently suffering. They do not give any sort of lasting happiness to you. As long as you have got the body, you have got the pain, you have got the grief, you have got the suffering, you have got all that. So it is ailing, and this body is we try to identify with this body, and we think this body is source of happiness, but one will be deluded to assume that this body is source of happiness. There is nothing any good about this having a body. So, and this is probably one of the things. There's some people they start to get frightened is that if this body is gone, then whole identity ceases, and that sort of I shall cease to exist. And this is the kind of this is what this eternalist people, or those sort of people who believe in rebirth, they start to have that sort of clinging, that they want to have that experience. They want to have a body. They want to have that feeling. They have to have that sort of perception and that sort of things that will keep them chaining again and again. And that's what's happening. Those people they let go of the body, and they by letting go of the body, they enter the formless realm, the realm of infinite space, realm of infinite consciousness. That they are safe by entering those sort of formless realms. But what they didn't understand is that even this form realm or formless realm, you have not let go of the conditions. You didn't solve the fundamental problem. Is that you didn't uproot the problem of the being conditioned by this perception feeling. So that's why you have to let go of this notion of perception and feeling in such a gradual step of letting go of feeling all these experiences, letting go of, and finally you let go of the feeling and perception, and you arrive at the cessation of perception and feeling. And at that step, what you have done is you have broken the chain. For the first time in I don't know how many trillions in quintillion years of this flow of this consciousness and the links of dependent origination, for the first time that link has broken. That means that when you experience the cessation, that means from the time immemorial, that for the quintillion years, the many Mahakapa, trillions of Mahakapa, that chain has stopped for the first time with the experience of cessation. And that's what gives you the unshakable foundation of that, the truth is that this is exactly how the experiences work. And you be absolutely sure is that there is no other way to arrive at the unconditioned. That this is the only way, and this is how you get established in the path, and that's how you enter the stream of Buddha's Dhamma. Is that then you start to become a saint. You all you need to do is keep practicing the same thing again and again, again and again, again and again, and you let go of every little tiny nanomillimeter of that dust particle, of those sort of identification that is flowing in your awareness. And when you let that go, then you arrive, you will be purified, and that's where the what is called the arhats are. I mean, basically they have let go of the finest attachment to of this flow of awareness.